Hello there and welcome back. In this video series we are going to take a look at how you can get started with Beanie. So Beanie is basically an asynchronous Python object document mapper for MongoDB. And if you want to follow along with these tutorials, you can either go ahead and install MongoDB, configure it, or you can just simply register on mongodb.com and create a free Mongo database. For us, this is going to be more than enough, so let's get right into it. Before we will be able to connect to Mongo database, what we have to do is to go ahead to the database access and make sure that there is a user created with a credential. And you also have to make sure that there is a network access configured. There are two ways. You can either say that anyone from anywhere can connect to your database instance, or you can basically add your current IP address. And this is going to be valid until your ISP gives you a new IP address. But these are two options that you can use. So let's get right into it. What we would like to do first, where am I want to navigate to the desktop, coding, and create a Beanie demo folder. And inside this folder, I'm going to create a Beanie venv, and after activating this virtual environment, I'm going to install Beanie. Alright, so in order for me not to reveal my connection credentials and whatever, what I did was to hide it in the zshenv file. So we are going to use OS module to basically use it. And let's navigate to the Beanie folder and create a file, and we are going to call it initialize.py. And here is where the magic happens. So basically what we would like to do is to initialize a connection with a sample document. And here is how you can achieve that. So what we have to do is to import from Beanie the init Beanie and the document, and from the motor async.io, we want to import the async.io motor client, and from async.io we import the run function, and from OS we import the getenv function. And basically first I'm going to load my credentials, so getenv, and my Mongo user is the username, and the password is Mongo pass, and the host name is going to be getenv Mongo host. So now we can create our async function, and here inside this async function we are going to create a client from the async motor client, and this is going to be an f string, and basically the MongoDB plus srv, and here we have to give the username colon password at hostname, and we want to give the retry writes equals true, and write equals majority. This is going to be our client. And if we want to create a collection and a sample document, what we have to do is to create a class. Let's call this document, and it is going to have a name. And basically, what should we give it? Doc ID. And for this, from UUID import UUID. This is going to be the type UUID, and now we can create our document. So, but first we use the await init Beanie, and we specify the database, which is going to be the client DB name, and the document models are going to be, let's call this sample. So now we can use the sample with the name demo and the doc ID as UUID. Let's make it UUID4. So let's import it. And if everything goes well, this should work. So technically, we have to call the if the underscore name equals main and use the run init. Let's save it, create a new terminal, and activate the virtual environment, and let's just run the initialize.py. So invalid URL for hostname. We have the initialize, we have the host name, and MongoDB.srv. What's the problem? Let's print the hostname. And here we are. It is none. Why is it? So source users repurpose env and try it once again. Now it was sourced properly, but we have an error. So we have the init Beanie, and sample can be used in await expression, but why? Oh, sorry. We have to call the insert function. Great. So let's do it. As you can see, now it has executed properly. And if we were to go back and check it here under database, we will have our collection, and here we have the sample DB with the sample document. And for now, that was all I wanted to show you. If you like this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.